You learn to manage other people to survive. That's not your job anymore. And if you've spent your whole life walking on eggshells, reading the room before you even walk in, bracing yourself for someone else's mood, shrinking yourself so nobody gets upset, this video is for you. Let's talk about the bullshit truth about healing. Why you feel responsible for everybody else's moods and emotion, and what's actually going on underneath that. See, hyper-responsibility is a trauma response, not a personality trait. Let me say that again. Hyper-responsibility, that constant need to fix and soothe everyone around you, is not just who you are. It's something that's deeply wired and ingrained into your nervous system. When you grow up in an environment that someone else's emotions felt dangerous, where a parent's anger meant punishment or it was volatile, or their sadness meant to become the little therapist, your nervous system learned something very specific. Keep everyone calm and you'll be safe. You become hyper attuned to other people's feelings. You get good at predicting moods when you walk into a room. You learn to over-explain, over-apologize, and over-perform just to keep the peace. That was survival, and that actually was your brain's way of protecting itself, and it was genius, actually, because you adapted. But here's the thing, you're not a kid anymore, and the people in your life now are not the people who conditioned you back then. You were conditioned to regulate others to stay safe. This is the part no one ever talks about. We call people empaths or people pleasers like it's a character trait, but what we're really describing is a nervous system response that was learned, that other people's emotions are your responsibility. You didn't choose that. It was trained into you. So yeah, you might be overly empathetic. It might be a little bit of an empath. You might struggle with the people pleasing, but really it's a nervous system regulation issue, and you didn't choose that. And the result is you carry everyone. You feel guilty when someone's upset, even when you did nothing wrong. You over-explain yourself. You take up less space. You second-guess everything that you do. And it makes you exhausted, not because you're weak, not because you've been doing emotional labor. It's because you've been doing emotional labor that's not yours to do. You're allowed to let people feel their own feelings. I always tell someone, when you set a boundary, let that person be mad. Let them be mad. And that one's hard because somewhere along the way you learn that if someone's upset, you got to fix it and you got to soothe it. If someone is angry, then you got to take that on and it must be your fault. If somebody's disappointed in you, then you failed somewhere along the way. But here's the truth. Other people's feelings are not your emergency. They're just not. You can care about someone and not take responsibility for their emotional state. You can love someone and let them sit with their own discomfort. You can be a good person and still hold that boundary. Letting people feel their own feelings is not abandonment. It's self-respect. It's the recognition that you are capable of handling your own inner world, even when it's uncomfortable for both of you. You don't have to carry what was never yours to carry. If you're in the process of unlearning emotional over-responsibility, if you're starting to recognize these patterns in yourself and you're ready to do something about it, the No More Betrayal Guide is made exactly for you, and it's down below. It's going to help you understand where these patterns came from, how to stop abandoning yourself to keep everyone else around you comfortable. And now you can actually reclaim your boundaries without guilt. The link is in the description. Go check it out. And remember something for me. Healing isn't selfish, it's necessary. And if you want to know more about the healing journey, follow my podcast, No Bullshit Truth, for extended content. See you next time.